Good evening. We are almost at the end. Now, actually, before we present the award for the Best Comedy Performer, it was really great to see Brian Brown nominated tonight. I think him as the Australian Sean Connery.
Sean Connery?
Mm-hmm. The alive one.
Pray tell, why is that?
Well, no matter what role Brian plays, he never slips his accent.
All right. Yeah, so what about what about when he played that Egyptian god Osiris?
Totally Aussie.
Well, what about when he was that animated rabbit?
Aussie.
Yeah. And what about that film? Now, you have to be really old to remember this one. Tom Cruise was in it, and he was a bartender mentor.
Oh, seriously, never more Aussie.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, here comes this awesome joke they've written for me. That is true. And did you know it is against the law for Brian Brown to eat a Vegemite sandwich while wearing an Akubra because it would just be too Aussie? Right. Nailed it. One laugh. Yeah, look, but on a serious note, with that film, Brian Brown pretty much exported our accent to the Americans. He's a bloody trailblazer, isn't he?
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
That is an Aussie legend. Let's roll the tape.
AACTA Award for Best Comedy Performer.
Well, that's not
Millie Alcock, Upright.
Although he was pretty weird looking anyway, to be fair. Coming up.
And Edmonds, At Home Alone Together.
After being stuck in isolation together.
I should warn you though.
Luke McGregor, Rosehaven.
But he's very good, so free background music.
You want a sucker or tourniquet?
Tim Minchin, Upright.
A sucker?
Wait.
CELIA PACQUOLA, Rosehaven.
Okay, but if you don't mind, could you just tell me what it is?
I'd rather not.
Sorry?
And the AACTA Award goes to Tim Minchin for Upright.
Congratulations. This marks Tim Minchin's first AACTA Award.
ALCOCK. Meeting Millie Alcock was a pretty great thing that happened in my life. We've been through a lot together, but I never would have dreamed I would be standing up here tonight having vanquished her in an acting competition. Actually, there was a moment in the process of making this show when all the scripts were finished that I realized we'd written a role that was potentially just asking too much of a young actor. It required huge ability and range and meant that she'd have to spend 10 weeks spending 12-hour days stuck mostly in the cab of a ute with a large hairy man. We kind of gambled on finding a miracle, and we got one in Millie. I'm incredibly grateful to Jason Stevens at Lingo Pictures and creator Chris Taylor for coming to me with this iconic idea, and I want to thank Matt Saville again for giving me a very long leash, but knowing when to bully me into doing more takes when I really didn't want to. I very much admire Anne Edmonds and Luke McGregor and CELIA PACQUOLA. See you after for a drink. I tend not to thank Sarah because it just feels like that's for me, not for the audience I'm speaking to, but she's amazing. And this is completely inappropriate, but my much younger sister, Nell Minchin, and Wayne Blair won an AACTA this morning for Best Documentary, and I'm incredibly proud of her and Wayne. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Tim, and thanks, Shana and Darren.